Deep in Redwood National Park, Campsite 12 sits quietly among ancient trees, far from the main trails. For nearly a decade, it was always reserved, month after month, by the same name, Arthur Finch. Rangers assumed he was a devoted camper, but no one ever saw him. The reservation was paid on time, the system marked it as occupied, and no one questioned it. Sometimes the site looked untouched, other times it seemed recently used, but in a vast park, small details slipped by. Arthur Finch was just a recurring entry in the park's booking software, a digital ghost. His reservation became a silent echo, repeating long after he was gone. The mystery began with a new park administrator, Elena Ramirez, who noticed the anomaly. One campsite booked by one person for years. Statistically, it stood out. Most campers book for a weekend, not a decade. This oddity, buried in millions of bytes, was the first thread. Pulling it would unravel a story about loneliness, technology, and the need for human connection. In a world running on autopilot, sometimes the most haunting mysteries are hidden in plain sight. The forest kept its secrets, and so did the digital world. But this secret was about to be uncovered. Elena Ramirez, the new park administrator, was tasked with modernizing the reservation system. During a routine audit, she noticed Campsite 12 had been booked every month for 8 years, always by Arthur Finch. At first, she suspected a software glitch, but the system was working perfectly. Payments processed, reminders sent, and the site marked as occupied. No errors, no questions. Elena tried to contact Arthur Finch, but only found an email address. Her message went unanswered. Checking park gate logs, she discovered Arthur's license plate hadn't entered in over 5 years. Digging deeper, she cross-referenced his name with public records. The truth was startling. Arthur Finch had died 6 years ago, alone in his home, far from the park. Yet his reservation kept renewing, month after month. The system, blind to reality, kept his digital presence alive. No one noticed because the machine did its job, efficiently, impersonally. Arthur's absence was masked by automation. The ghost in the machine was just a man's forgotten digital footprint. Elena realized this was more than a technical oddity. It was a human story. How many others, she wondered, disappear while their digital lives carry on? The answer lay in the silent spaces between data points. Arthur Finch's story reveals a flaw in our automated world. Digital systems handle our bills, subscriptions, and reservations, efficient but indifferent. As long as payments go through, the system never asks if we're okay or even alive. Automation creates blind spots, letting people vanish while their digital selves persist. In the past, renewing a service meant a phone call or a visit, small moments of human contact. Now everything runs on autopilot, reducing those vital touchpoints. Arthur's campsite was reserved by a machine, paid by another, with no human in the loop. His absence went unnoticed for years because the process was seamless. This disconnect isn't unique to campsites. It happens with any automated service. Someone could disappear, and as long as their bills are paid, no alarms sound. Our systems are so efficient, they can operate without us. But that efficiency comes at a cost. Lost opportunities for connection and care. We must remember that convenience should not replace community. Technology should serve us, not isolate us. The challenge is to keep humanity in the loop. Otherwise, we risk letting people slip through the cracks, unseen and unheard. Investigators found Arthur Finch's life had quietly unraveled. After his wife's death, he withdrew. Friends described him as private, his world shrinking. The campsite was likely a place of happy memories, but grief and declining health isolated him. This is called a silent disappearance, not a sudden vanishing, but a slow retreat. Depression, illness, or cognitive decline can make social ties feel impossible. Automated systems kept his digital life running, but he was profoundly alone. Arthur's story is a reminder. The most serious struggles are often silent. Technology masked his absence, but it couldn't fill the void. Sometimes the greatest battles are fought in isolation, and sometimes the world doesn't notice until it's too late. Arthur's finances ran on autopilot. Automatic payments kept his campsite reserved. His pension was directly deposited, covering the monthly fee without fail. The bank saw a valid transaction. The park saw a paid reservation. No red flags. In the past, missed payments might have prompted concern. Now, automation hides warning signs. A healthy bank balance doesn't mean a healthy life. Financial technology, while convenient, can insulate us from reality. Arthur's digital ghost persisted because the system never asked questions. Money flowed, but no one checked if he was okay. Automation kept his absence invisible. It's a sobering reminder: efficiency can sometimes mask need. Arthur's story is not unique. Social isolation is a silent epidemic. Chronic loneliness is as harmful as smoking, raising risks for heart disease, stroke, and early death. Isolated people lack the safety net of friends or family to notice when something's wrong. Digital connections can't replace real-world support. When someone disappears into isolation, warning signs go unseen. The cost is measured in lost years and preventable suffering. As our lives become more digital, the risk grows. We must recognize the health dangers of isolation. Arthur's fate is a warning. Loneliness can be deadly. Community is not a luxury, it's a lifeline. The lesson from Arthur Finch is clear. Our best defense against isolation is real human connection. Technology can't replace the warmth of a shared meal or a caring conversation. We must be proactive, reach out, check in, and notice when someone goes quiet. Small gestures, a call, a visit, a genuine "how are you?" can make a world of difference. Be the human check-in that no automated system can provide. Build your own social network and help others do the same. Community is a two-way street. Give and receive support. Invest in relationships. They're the true safety net. Human connection heals, protects, and sustains us. Don't let anyone disappear in silence. The self-booking campsite urges us to practice digital diligence. Regularly review your automated payments, not just for finances, but to stay connected to your life. Help older relatives or friends do the same. It's a chance to check in and connect. Technology should support, not isolate. But digital diligence isn't enough. Real-life interactions matter most. Prioritize face-to-face moments over digital ones. Make checking in on others a habit, not a crisis response. A simple, honest, "how are you really doing?" can change a life. Be the human element that notices what automation never will. Together, we can prevent others from slipping through the cracks. The mystery of Campsite 12 is a quiet tragedy of the digital age. Arthur Finch's automated reservation outlived him, a testament to technology's efficiency and its limits. Systems can process payments, but they can't ask if we're okay. Technology is a tool, not a substitute for care. The solution isn't to abandon automation, but to balance it with real connection. Use technology to facilitate, not replace, relationships. Our true safety nets are friends, family, and community. Let Arthur's story remind us: check on each other, review your systems, and make time for real conversations. Technology should serve us, but only people can truly care. In the end, the most powerful connection is always human.